In the Citizenship Pledge, what do Australian citizens pledge to Australia and its people? A. Loyalty to Australia. B. Loyalty to other country. C. Loyalty to the Prime Minister. The correct answer is A. Loyalty to Australia. Australia has no official religion, which means A. Religion in Australia is secular. B. Religion have legal status in Australia. C. Religious laws are followed in Australia. The correct answer is A. Religion in Australia is secular. Voting is compulsory in Australia. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Under the rule of law, all Australians are equal in relation to the law, and no person or group is above the law. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. What does fair go means in Australia? A. This means a person should get a job based on their skills and experience, not because of their gender, wealth, or ethnicity. B. What someone achieves in life should be a result of their hard work and talents. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. It means that individuals in Australia must respect the freedom and dignity of others in their opinions and choices. A. Fair go. B. Mutual respect and tolerance for others. C. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Mutual respect and tolerance for others. When there is conflict between Australian law and religious law, what law must prevail? A. Religious law. B. Australian law. C. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Australian law. In Australia, this might mean taking a meal to an elderly neighbor, driving a friend to a medical appointment, or visiting someone who is sick, frail, or lonely. A. Mateship. B. Friendship. C. Courtship. The correct answer is A. Mateship. It is a freedom in Australia when people are free to join any legal organization, such as a political party, trade union, religious, cultural, or social group. A. Freedom of association. B. Freedom of speech. C. Freedom of religion. The correct answer is A. Freedom of association. It is illegal for Australians to be involved in any sexual activity here or overseas with a child under 16 years of age. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. This means listening to others and respecting their views and opinions, even when they are different from your own. A. Mutual respect and tolerance. B. Equality of rights. C. Fair go. The correct answer is A. Mutual respect and tolerance. Where does the power of the government comes from? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Australian people. C. The migrants. The correct answer is B. The Australian people. Which statement below describes equality of all people under the law? A. Buddhists and people of all other faiths receive the same treatment as Christians. B. Under Australian laws, two people can marry each other, including marriage between two men or two women. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. In Australia, it is a right for a woman to get a job ahead of a man if she has better qualifications and skills. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia, it is never acceptable to promote violence against another person or group of people, such as because of their culture, ethnicity, religion, or background, because it is against Australian values and law. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia, you should follow the law even if no one is watching. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Some religious or cultural practices, such as polygamy, being married to more than one person at the same time, and forced marriage, are against the law in Australia and can result in severe legal penalties, including imprisonment. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. It is a freedom in Australia when people are free to follow any religion they choose. A. Freedom of association. B. Freedom of speech. C. Freedom of religion. The correct answer is C. Freedom of religion. In Australia, everybody should obey the law and not to break it at any time. Otherwise, you will face penalties. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. It means that Australian society values the equal rights of all people, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, age, disability, religion, race, or national or ethnic origin. A. Equality of all people under the law. B. Equality of opportunity for the rich. C. None of the above. The correct answer is A. Equality of all people under the law. It means that everyone in Australia, regardless of their background, is given an equal opportunity to achieve success in life. A. Fair go. B. Fair go. C. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Fair go. In Australia, you should obey a lawful request from the police because all Australians commit to following the law. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Australians are allowed to peacefully protest against the actions of the government because tolerance of peaceful public protests is an essential part of democracy. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Australia has no official national religion, and people in Australia are free to follow any religion they choose. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. How would you value English language as the national language of Australia? A. To learn to speak English because it helps to get an education, a job, and better integrate into the community. B. It does not really matter in Australia. C. Just speak your native language all the time. The correct answer is A. To learn to speak English because it helps to get an education, a job, and better integrate into the community. In Australia, there are very strict laws concerning the age of sexual consent, which is 16 or 17, depending on which state or territory you reside in. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Even if a person is also a citizen of another country, an Australian citizen within Australia must follow all Australian laws at all times. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. It is a freedom in Australia when people can gather freely with others, including to protest against a government action or an organization. A. Freedom of association. B. Freedom of speech. C. Freedom of religion. The correct answer is A. Freedom of association. Protest in Australia is allowed as long as it must be within the law, peaceful, and must not injure any person or damage property. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia, everyone has a responsibility to try and support themselves and their families when they are able to do so. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia, people are free to join or leave any group voluntarily as long as it is within the law, and individuals cannot be compelled to join an organization or forced to leave it. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Australian citizens may also be permitted to hold a citizenship of another country or countries if the laws of those countries allow. A. True, B. False. The correct answer is A. True. It is a freedom in Australia when people are free to meet in public or private places for social or political discussion. A. Freedom of speech. B. Freedom of association. C. Freedom of religion. The correct answer is A. Freedom of speech. Some Australian laws must also be followed by Australian citizens, even when they are overseas. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. It is a freedom in Australia when people are free to say and write what they think about any topic and to discuss their ideas with others. A. Freedom of speech. B. Freedom of association. C. Freedom of religion. The correct answer is A. Freedom of speech. It is a great opportunity to share knowledge, learn new skills, and increase your integration into and sense of belonging to the Australian community. A. Volunteering. B. Fishing. C. Buying. The correct answer is A. Volunteering. This means that people should be tolerant of each other where they find that they disagree. A. Mutual respect and tolerance. B. Equality of rights. C. Fair go. The correct answer is A. Mutual respect and tolerance. Violence towards a person of any kind, including verbal and physical abuse, is illegal and it is against the law in Australia. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia, what should you do if you suspect that your friend or neighbor may be planning to commit a serious crime? A. Report the incident to Australian government authorities as soon as possible. B. Report the incident if it becomes worse. C. Never mind at all. The correct answer is A. Report the incident to Australian government authorities as soon as possible. In Australia, what should you do if you see or has knowledge of a child being abused? A. Report the abuse to the police immediately to investigate. B. Wait until the police will investigate. C. Never be involved in anything. The correct answer is A. Report the abuse to the police immediately to investigate. What is an important unifying element of Australian society? A. English language. B. Tax. C. Business. The correct answer is A. English language. What is Australia's common bond? A. Citizenship. B. Friendship. C. Mateship. The correct answer is A. Citizenship. What are some examples of the spirit of mateship in Australia? A. Community service and volunteering. B. To look out for each other and strengthen the community. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. Marriage between two men or two women in Australia is permitted. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True.